I have a theory, Joel. And you're going to listen to my theory. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Nox is stuck in his own personal nightmare because Zero placed him there.
Ooh. Now, Zero is getting hella mysterious. He looked evil last time we saw him.
That lean forward?
Yeah, I'm thinking you might be onto something here. You might be onto something.
So, let me explain why. Let me explain why. So in episode 14 and 13, like as you said, Zero's been giving us some weird villainy vibes, but there might be to do with like just the writing and they want us to make Zero into this villainous thing. I think it's a little bit more than that though, because I was watching that episode and it said like he's in his own personal nightmare. Not that he wants to be there, but he's in his own personal nightmare. And in episode 14, we saw him in a bed, tossing and towing, and it was almost like he was comatose in his own coma. So, I was thinking about this. Why would he be describing it as his own personal nightmare? Why would he be in a bed comatose, or just in a bed in general, if he's, he has, like, the ability to do things? I think he's stuck there. I think Zero saw his agents going wild, saw that this agent, Nox, or number 4, was giving him a bit of issues. So he dealt with him. An agent who rebels in any situation like this, like with the MI6, MI5, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? When you have a rogue agent, you deal with them. You either kill them or you sort them out. For example, you put them in a coma. You put them in their own personal hell. Their own personal nightmare. What do you think?
I think you're onto something. Did we see like a wire next to him, like a medical wire when he was asleep last episode?
I cannot remember, but I will find out.
I can't remember. I can't remember either, but I seem to remember something about that, like just like a little drip type wire. But yeah, I think he's in a coma too, because he doesn't have his like dream hair in that shot of him. So I do think like he's like been permanently put in the dream world right now, and that's why he's sort of knows these nightmares very well. He was definitely an agent, surely.
Yeah, he says it, like, you are number 4. So, like, Zero says that to him in episode 13. So we know he is an agent of Code, or a past agent.
He does say that.
Also, he was there when little Baku was doing the special training. I'm sorry, what freaky...
The quote-unquote sleeper agent training?
Yes! So,
this is wild.
He obviously was like, we saw Nox as this bad guy because Zero told us he was a bad guy, because Zero put it in our minds that Nox is doing weird things. He's fighting against Code. Oh no! But it's because, and we were seeing him in past like missions, quote unquote, with the painting. Being like, oh, why is Nox finding selling secret things and hiding national secrets in paintings? It's because at that time, that was his mission as an agent of Code. And now that he's gone rogue and gone away from Code, he is villain number 1. He is number 1 on the hit list. Or they've already dealt with him, and he's now stuck in the dreams. Because at the very beginning as well, Code Zero told us at the beginning of the show entirely that if you get stuck in the dreams, or you lose in the dreams, you get lost to darkness. I think Zero is literally put him in a coma to get rid of him, to let the dreams do what they do and take over you once you lose.
So here's my add-on. My add-on.
Okay.
We're gonna build upon this theory, because I love this. I think this is right. I think you're on something.
Yes.
Here. Cool. So I think basically, Zero has like quite a lot of power, but I think he doesn't have that much power outside of dreams. So here's my thing. I think Nox erasing his previous personality, Nox getting the power and the capsum to erase, which now we know the capsums are based on their dreams and their nightmares. Maybe Nox's nightmare was the fact that he was erased. Maybe Zero had that power initially, and Zero tried to erase Nox, but he couldn't erase him in the real world. He could only erase him in the dream world, which is why he's stuck in the dreams and he can't come back to the real world, because his personality in the real world is the thing that's been erased. So all that is left is Nox, the dream version of himself.
Yeah, you mentioned how he doesn't look the same when he was in the bed, and I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about that. Obviously, we have Baku and we have Seven, and the two looks are completely different. Baku is that timid guy with the flannel shirts and the baggy trousers, but Seven is very much in the outfit, the black and white outfit,
yeah, he's got the suspenders,
which we've seen Nox in now in the preview for next episode, or episode 15, wherever this comes out. So
yes,
I'm like, that is Nox's version of his dream self. And when your dream self changes your perspective of the world and yourself, we could have another version of Baku. Like, think about that. That'd be sick.
I think it's that. I think it's like, I think Zero has somehow used this erase power to separate the body of number 4 from the dream of number 4, and number 4 is like, well, I'm not that guy anymore. That guy's in a coma. I can't get back to that body. Zero has betrayed me. I will erase this personality like he wanted. He wanted to erase me. I'll erase this personality. I'll take the power for myself, and I won't be number 4. I'll be number X, Nox.
Oh. What's also really interesting that I've thought about just before we jumped into this video is that, like, you know how he has possibly, quote unquote, caused an accident for Nem? Think about it. Nem was in a huge accident and is in a coma, and Nox has somehow got access to the body and kidnapped her and kept her. And we know that the dream world does affect the physical world, even in the slightest way. So, and how desperate and angry he is. He's backed up to a corner. He's been stuck in this world, and what else can he do but do again what was done to him? So, cause an accident where they're now in a coma, like Nox is or was, and kidnap the body. Which is two things that have happened to Nem that could have happened to him.
Here's another building block, okay? Here's another building block to that. So my theory that Nox's power to erase was originally Zero's, and that's why he needed to steal it from the vault.
Oh.
Here's the thing. Maybe he was using that power of erase to erase their memories to make them sleeper agents. That's why Nem, even though she's still in the dreams, helps the agents, because that's all she knows. She's had her memories erased. So she used to be an agent, but now she's had her memories erased.
Nem, N-E-M, I'm trying to think what could... Oh my god, she's number 3.
Nem.
She's number 3.
Yeah?
Because of N-E is a 3 and M is a 3. Or 33? I don't know. Maybe I've gone too far on this.
But no, but I get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they're both 3s. And then N for number.
Yeah. Guys.
Ooh,
Guys.
Are we cooking?
Guys. Is this
Are we
peak?
cooking? Is this peak?
Or am I just
I definitely
thinking too
think...
much?
No, but that's the point, right? I think we got to think too much. I think, like, we have this theory, this overarching theory that we spoke about on the streams, that this is going to be a much bigger season that it's letting on. Like, there's going to be way more riders than initially given to us.
Yeah.
So I do think we got to think big. We got to think big as how they're going to introduce these riders. And I think the only way that they can really do that is by going, oh yeah, all these people that aren't riders, they're sleeper agents.
Well, there's definitely 9 kids in that classroom in episode 14, so that is another 8 or agents that we could potentially meet. So.
And we did see a couple of them that kind of look like child versions of people we know. We saw the detective and a girl who looked like the
lady detective.
Lady detective.
Sorry, we don't know your names. Sorry.
It's apologies, you know, Japanese names, they get me.
Says the half Japanese man.
I know. Well,
sorry, not half, quarter.
Japanese. Yeah, it's hard. Genuinely, that's like a real thing, and not to go on a tangent, but that's like a real thing in Japan. Is like, mate, there's like 958,000 Tanaka sounds.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
Like, if it's a Japanese name that's somewhat creative, I'm like, I can't remember that. You're not a Tanaka.
Fair enough.
Anyway, yeah, like
back to it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Nox is obviously 4. He was 4. Maybe even when he comes back, he might be a different number. If he does come back to Code, maybe the whole Code system gets scrapped and Zero is the overarching villain. That would be cool. I don't think we've had that in a
why
in a
is
Kamen Rider
he the
before.
number 0 as well? He's not just like Agent Zero. All we know is that he is number 0. Or 0 in general. So I think he is like the start of it, the beginning of it. Maybe evil AI, you know, that AI is currently rampant.
Could be.
That is obviously going against my previous theory that he is the dad. But there's a lot of cat imagery around Zero, around the room, and the sister. So maybe the sister is also connected. Maybe there's cats with every person that is a sleeper agent.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think the sister's. I hope the sister is a sleeper agent. I think that would be good.
That'd be sick.
If both Baku and the sister are sleeper agents, that does give into your theory that he might potentially be the dad, or that there's the dad involved somehow. Maybe Zero is the dream version of the dad.
Oh, see, there's this double identity thing with Baku and Seven, Nox and I can't remember his name from the real world, but Zero and Papa. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like we don't necessarily know that everyone that we know is the version of themselves that we think they are. So yeah, I don't know. I think like the fact that we have seen 2 Zeros as well. He wasn't always the bike.
No,
he was a shadowy figure, first of all.
I still say that was him being stuck in the darkness, like he warned Baku in the beginning, so we couldn't actually physically see him, because he is stuck in the darkness. And maybe all of this is just a ploy to get him out of the darkness.
Oh.
Like he's trying... Oh. What is it?
Here's something. Maybe the shadowy figure is him stuck in the darkness, right? He's disconnected from his body. He's lost in a dream. Maybe the bike is the fact that he's been lost in the dream for so long that he's become a nightmare.
Oh my god.
And that's his nightmare.
Zero is the nightmare. Crazy.
Zero is the nightmare.
Crazy.
That would be amazing. And then maybe Code isn't evil, but Zero is.
Evil AI. I mean, one thing that I've worked out over the years of watching Kamen Rider is that they, and Toku in general, to be honest, they will take elements of what has been popular in the last year or two and then make them part of the show. Like the gacha balls that have taken the world by storm. As well as the idea of evil AI. It has been in the show before, but AI is rampant at the moment. So I can very much see that Zero would be like, quote-unquote, the evil AI element added to it. I don't know if Toho would necessarily go there. They're using AI themselves, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, you know, they've done it in previous seasons where AI is like a massive thing. Obviously, we know in the background they've heavily invested in AI companies, so they're not afraid of it. But
true.
yeah, I mean, this is interesting. I think, you know, we still need to figure out more about who Zero is, but these theories about what he's done previously to get us to the point we're at now, I think we might be spot on with some of these.
Oh, it's because I literally was skipping through the episode from the recording from before, and I was just like, skipping through, and it stopped on his own personal nightmare, and I was just like, oh my god.
Oh.
Guys.
Oh my god.
Guys.
Thumbnail, lol. His own personal nightmare.
His own personal nightmare. But yeah, That's
I
that.
think we're on something. I think
Hell
they're
yeah.
on something, and I think the most important thing is if we've missed anything, tell us and
Please.
ask some questions. The way maybe we'll respond in the comments and stuff. But just like,
Hell yeah.
I think there's something more this season. The writer, as we know, is someone who only really writes big teams. Like I don't think he's ever written a team that's like smaller than 8.
There's a lot there, guys. There's a lot there.
Yeah, so we want to hear everything from you guys too. But yeah, that's very interesting.
Yes.
Thank you for your theory.
Yes! First for the mini-yapsu! No, mini-yapsu!
Yeah, mini Yapsu. Oh yeah, we should probably say about that.
Yeah,
this
probably.
is a smaller version of like something that we'll probably do from time to time, which is TokuYapsu, where me and Kezza will come on and talk about probably Toku, but many other things, and just do a little podcasty type segment. Because we're the biggest yappers that both of each other know.
No, I hate it. But it's okay.
We were supposed to do a half-hour stream once, and we were on for 5.5 hours.
God, yeah. That we will never live that down. But anyway, if you guys want more TokuYapsu, please let us know in the comments down below. And what did you think of our theory? What did you think of it? Like, last words from from you, Joel.
I think we're onto something.
Hell
We're
yeah.
onto something.
Me too. Well, it's my theory, so I can be as up my own ass as much as I want. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We need to come up with an ending for these Yapsus.
We should do the cringy Power Rangers thing. We should be like, Yaposaurus!
Yaposaurus! How more phenomenal!
More phenomenal. It's morphin slime.
It's morphing slime. God. Guys, help us with this ending. I'm just gonna have us just conversationally talking, because that feels very ADHD of us. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like the episode just
our
like
ADHD
zooms
is
out
gonna
and
be
it goes,
fueled.
and it just like it goes out really quiet, and we're like, that sounds pretty good. Okay, do that.